the 2 power 32 IPv4 address space, all those IP addresses which begin with 10 are kept under Class B, and in all those IP addresses belonging to Class B, the first 2 octets are used to address the network, and the remaining 2 octets are used to address the host within the network. So the first 16 bits in the IP addresses in the Class B IP addresses are reserved for network identification. Among them, the first 2 bits are fixed. With remaining 14 bits, there are 2 power 14 possible combinations from all zeros to all ones. Hence, there are 2 power 14 possible Class B networks. And within each network, how many hosts can be addressed? The first 2 octets are fixed to be the network ID. With remaining 2 octets with remaining 16 bits, there are 2 power 16 possible combinations from all zeros to all ones. So with respect to each network ID, there are 2 power 16 possible IP addresses. Among them, the first IP address with network ID followed by all zeros is used to address the network itself, and the last address with the network ID followed by all ones is used as the directed broadcast address for that network. So one address is used to identify the network, and one address is used to communicate with all the hosts within the network. So with remaining IP addresses, how many hosts can be addressed? 2 power 16 minus 2 hosts can be addressed. Or there are 2 power 16 minus 2 host IP addresses. Thus, the number of Class B networks that are possible is 2 power 14, and the number of hosts that can be addressed within each Class B network is 2 power 16 minus 2. And Class B consists of all those IP addresses which begin with 10. Thus, given an IP address in its binary format, a network device can identify that it's a Class B IP address by examining the leading bits of the IP address. If the IP address begins with 10, it means it's a Class B IP address, and hence the first 16 bits is its network ID and the remaining 16 bits is its host ID. Now, what is the first octet range for Class B IP addresses? In Class B IP addresses, within the first octet, the first 2 bits are fixed to be 10. With remaining 6 bits, there are 2 power 6 possible combinations from all zeros to all ones. This is 128. 8 ones is 255. Now 255 minus 64 is 191. So the first octet range for Class B IP addresses is 128 to 191. Thus, given an IP address in its dotted decimal format, if its first octet is within the range 128 to 191, it means it's a Class B IP address, and hence the first 2 octets is its network ID and the remaining 2 octets is its host ID. And what is the default network mask for Class B? All Class B IP addresses consists of network ID in the first 2 octets and host ID in the last 2 octets. So their corresponding network mask is all ones in the first 2 octets and all zeros in the last 2 octets. So the default network mask for Class B IP addresses is 255.255.0.0. And the network address for a Class B network is network ID portion in the first octet followed by all zeros. And the directed broadcast address for a Class B network is network ID portion in the first 2 octets followed by all ones.